I have a hard time being on time. When I get to work, I get there at my start time, or maybe a minute after, maybe a minute before. There's no consistency about when I arrive at places. So there is an understanding on my part of when other people are late. Not today, though. Today, I arrived at work on time. I got there when I was scheduled, and no one else did. I For reference, there were three of us scheduled for 9 o'clock this morning, and two of them have keys, and one of them does not. I'm this one, and these two did not show up. So I sat outside my store for about 20 minutes, waiting for them to show up. And after those 20 minutes, I left. I straight up left. Not only because I felt like what the hell am I doing here if no one else is here? This okay, but like this sucks. But I also for my other job, I received a text asking if I could come in and help them with like a big delivery. I was gonna get like $25 for. So with another obligation to go to, I left and went to this other my other job. And I got a call on my way to other job, um, at 9:30, about 9:28, 9:30, and it was one of my bosses calling asking if I was coming in today because no one was there. And I told him, I said, hey, I was there. I got there at 9 o'clock, as I'm supposed to. I waited outside for 20 minutes because no one. I'm waiting because I don't have a key, right? I don't have a key to get in because they won't give me a key. And after that time, I had another thing to do. I just left. I'm not going to sit there and wait. Now, you might be thinking, EJ, obviously, like, why are you leaving your job like that? You know, it's probably not the most responsible thing in the world, which it is not, right? But this is not the first time this has happened. In fact, this is maybe the fifth or sixth time where I have been locked out of the building because the person who has a key isn't there on time. And there are times where I'm late or I get there on time and I have to wait for someone to open the door for me, and I lose maybe a minute or two, maybe 5 minutes max on my clock in time. But I don't really care because yeah, 5 minutes max. Who cares? You know what? It happened. It's 5 minutes. Don't really care. But multiple times it's been like I've missed 30 minutes of work. I miss an hour of work because people who have physically more responsibility over me aren't doing their jobs. And it's really frustrating because I've damn near begged for a key so I can get in the mornings and help set up. Because I mean, shit, if I had a key today, I would have set up everything up. I would have helped. Um, I would have, I would have done my job. I would have been able to do my job if I had a key. You know what I mean? And I tell him, I said, hey, you know what? Like, I was there, no one else was. I left. This is not on me. This is purely like a managerial issue or like the people above me. I don't want to be like I'm a victim, but like I'm a victim. It's a victim of happenstance. You know, like no one else showed up. Can't really do anything about it. I'm leaving. And I told him I can come back in like an hour, like 2 hours, when I'm done over here because I'm only gonna take the one delivery. So I'll be back and I can come over and get all sorted out. And they said fine. And then I am at my other job. I do my job there. Shout out Brittany. LOL. I know you're in there alone. Sucks to be you, I guess. But I get a text right before I leave saying like, "Hey, we found someone to cover your shift. No need to come in." I'm like, "What do you mean cover my shift? I'm gonna be back. Like, I literally told y'all I'll be back because no one else like I left. Like, no one else showed up. I left. You know what I mean? I'll be back. I want to work. I'm begging for hours, but my point is the whole point of this is they don't respect my time, so I am less incentivized to want to help them out. Because obviously, I could have sat there even longer and waited for one of my bosses to come in. Obviously, I could have done that, but that's like, like It's disrespectful of my time. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of a slap in the face to just sit and wait for someone else to come in and open the door, especially when I've been again begging to get a key to get in. Like, and this is like this the fifth or sixth time where I've been locked out for an extreme like amount of time. And I said, if y'all, I didn't say it, but I was like, if y'all are not gonna respect my time and respect the fact that like I'm here to work and I want to work, I'm not gonna overextend myself to make things happen. Especially because I'm pretty sure no one in the kitchen at least is getting full time. I think I'm like the max I'm really getting is like 30 hours a week. Um, which is it's about four shifts. I work like four shifts a week. And I'll ask, I'm like, hey, can I be put on full time? Hey, can I like I want to be here. You know what I mean? I want to be here. I want to work. I want to make money. I want to move up in this company maybe. And no one is full time. So like I think it's only because so we don't get benefits, which is a stupid reason. Because like, wouldn't you want your employees to feel happy and feel great about working at the place they work at? Because I already like I like the job. I just don't like the circumstances about my job. You know what I mean? Like I like the actual work that I do, but the fact that I'm treated like shit all the time is kind of lame. You know what I mean? Cooking, awesome. Cleaning dishes, cool. Getting paid a good amount of money for that, awesome. Having people yell in my face all the time and then like call me lazy over the stupidest shit. It's like, okay, that's kind of lame. But I suck it up because I get paid a good amount, right? But when I'm there and then I show up to get paid, and then they don't fucking open the doors because like it's so lame. It's like it's literally just them saying "fuck you, EJ." You're gonna sit there even longer. You know what I mean? Especially because I remember the time before this. No, time before the last time. This incident number four. What happened was the guy. It was me, another in store, a manager from a different store. We're all waiting on this one guy to come in because he has the key and his car stalled. So manager and in store they go drive to his house to go like jumpstart his car. Takes like 30, 40 fucking minutes to get in. So we're all behind. We're all down 30, 40 minutes. And my boss doesn't even adjust the timesheet to like say I got here at 9. You know what I mean? She says, "Well, technically, since you like weren't working, I can't move it." I'm like, "Well, that's not what the law is." But I didn't really want to start an argument, so I said, "Whatever. It's 30 minutes. I'll tank it. It's like $9. Okay, I don't care. I'll tank it." But it's so frustrating because this is like not even. It's if this was like a one-off thing, maybe if this had happened 6 times over 2 years, like how long I've been working at my other job, I'd understand it. But this has happened like 6 times over 6 months. I think I've only been working here for like 6 months, and I'm constantly being treated like shit. I'm constantly being locked out of the building for like I'm opening. Why do I not have a key if I'm opening? You know what I mean? It's like they don't respect my time. They don't respect the fact that I'm putting in the effort and I'm putting in the time to do my job. You know what I mean? So I left. I didn't feel bad about it. I didn't feel bad about leaving. And then when my boss called, I said, "Hey, you know what? I was there. I showed up. I waited, and no one else did. No one else is doing their jobs. I'm the only one like showing up on time with purpose. Like if y'all are not gonna if you're gonna give the other guys who aren't showing up on time more access to responsibility roles over me who's like showing up, I'm not gonna care. It's a big respect thing for me. Even if it's some stupid fast food job, it's still like you're gonna look me in my face and tell me like just some bullshit after not treating me fairly. Nah, I'm not taking that. That's not how that works. So that's the moral of this one, guys. Respect your time. And if other people are going to inhibit your time and just kind of spit in your face about it, tell them off. But do it in a way where you keep your job at least, like I did. So, thank you.